Decided for my instrument project to make a slit drum. So these are my materials. I have a PVC pipe. I don't know the measurements of it. The video says you can use like anything. And then I have a saw. And these are the materials just in case. So I'm going to cut off the tops of this and then essentially just make slits in the sides of it at different points. So I'll show you that now. At this point, we're realizing that we could have bought pre-cut PVC pipes and then done it from there, because cutting through a PVC pipe in its entirety is a little hard. So far, we have made one. This is my helper because I'm not strong enough to cut through this. We've made one, and now we're making another. And then this is to make the markings where the slits will go. Okay, both of my PVC pipes are cut. One of them is longer than the other for variety. And then now I will take this Sharpie and make markings where each slit will go. In the video, they're staggered. However, or not staggered. Well, they are staggered, but in the video he used a drill. I don't have a drill, so we're just going to make markings, and then I will cut slits in the sides of them. And yes. And in the video he sands them down for a better finish. So I'm going to get sandpaper and sand it for a better finish. Okay, I messed up on one of them, but that's okay because we have two. We just won't have two drums now, but that's okay because that's okay. I did mess up, but this is my progress. This is the bigger one. As you can see, I have made markings. I assume from what I've read about it, the lower it goes, like that's why sound is different. But yeah, I'm just making the slits now. Mine will be a little more narrow because I don't have anything stronger than a handheld saw to make the slits bigger. But that's okay. So I will come back when all of the slits have finished. My grandma used to have bamboo trees in her backyard, and I'm really wishing that she still had those right about now, because PVC is actually a lot more difficult to cut through with a handsaw than I thought, but I don't have anything else. So this is the progress I've made. This one is going to be down to here, whereas this one I'm going to make a little longer, probably down to about there. And yes, so I will come back probably when it's finished. Okay, these slits have been made. In the demonstration, his went down a lot farther, but his pipes were shorter. So I thought that the measurements, because mine is so long, they made sense. I was thinking of just cutting off this bottom half, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So these two on the side are shorter. These two on the side here are longer. Because I was hand-sawing it, I couldn't make them super straight. But then I draw these little musical notes on them just to make it a little more cute, because it kind of just looked like a PVC pipe. And let's test it now. Okay.
Maintain control of your carry-on items to prevent introduction of dangerous articles without your knowledge. Do not carry items belonging to others. Note that all bags
okay, I think this bigger one is lower tone and this smaller slit is higher pitch. Sounds different to me. I don't know, it's kind of cool. In the demonstration, I don't know what tool he was using, so I'm just using a nail because I don't know what tool he's using. But okay. This one sounds hollower. Anyways, this is my slit drum. I don't think it turned out too bad. So Now for a little bit about my materials, the PVC pipe, I think a bamboo stick would have worked better, but I don't really live where you can get one of those, like, just like anytime in my town. So, PVC pipe. This is like the apparatus, the foundation. This is the instrument itself. And then the saw was to create the noise, obviously. It's hollow, so I feel like you can make noise with it anyways. But the different slits allowing the air through, and then the different like lengths and wide. Wait, what is that? I don't have a vocabulary right now, apparently, but the different shapes and sizes of the, lengths and sizes of the slits is definitely what makes the sound draw. So that's what the PVC pipe's for. This nail is just like, I guess, the baton, because I didn't know what else to use, but the longer down you go, I think the higher pitched it becomes, and the farther upwards, more wider at the top, I think is more lower pitch. You can like actually hear like how it's hollow, and then down here kind of sounds a little less. So yeah, that's my slit drum. Those are where I used the materials. It's pretty easy. The guy on the videos looked a lot better than mine, but I tried. So that's all.